If many of you want to watch us there, then you can watch us on YouTube as well. And I think we live stream on Facebook as well, or we upload the call replay for sure. So for all our new members, welcome. Welcome to the Mystic Lotus community. And I hope you're already on Telegram, because that's where you'll be asking your questions to Dr. Kanodia. You will also be raising your hand if when there are demonstrations, etc., coming up, if you'd like to volunteer for one. And that's where you'll be able to respond to things that Doc is saying as well. So all our chat, everything is on Telegram. So definitely get on Telegram. The link to the Telegram group for Mystic Lotus is on Zoom chat. You should be able to, otherwise Zoom chat is going to be closed. All right. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, good morning, everyone. Good morning, especially good morning to all Mystic Lotus members. How are we doing? What curious little questions about your lives are floating in your mind right now? Let's hear them. Put them on Telegram. We'd like to take some of those up later on the call, because guess what? Today, we've got someone extraordinary in the house. She's won multiple awards and has a double PhD in planetary healing and holistic healing from 2 prestigious American universities. She's an expert in angel card reading, our topic of today, past life regression, inner child, astrology, tassotherapy, and many more modalities. She's healed hundreds of people, and the average period of time her clients have been consulting her is a decade. Yeah. So today she's here to reveal some uses of angel card reading that we've never before discussed on Mystic Lotus calls. So that's really, really exciting for all of us. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Kirti Kanodia. Dr. Kanodia, welcome to the Mystic Lotus awesome Divination Tele Summit. It's our first ever Divination Tele Summit, so extra special. And angel card reading, I'm sure you're going to take us into the divine realm with that.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
It's wonderful to have you here, Doc. So I'm curious, tell us a little bit about what led you into angel card reading? What was it about angel cards that really attracted you?
Basically, it was a curiosity, because somewhere I felt there are many planes than what we expect here. So it's not only the earth that is the limit. There's something beyond that. So when I wanted to hunt, what is there beyond? What is this, the superpowers that is helping us? Because being a human being, it's always not enough. Somewhere we see that we are linked to something or the other. So that was the curiosity where I wanted to go and check what else is happening, and how different it is from people to people, energy to energy. Why a person is able to connect to at one place, why other is able to connect at another place. So what was the reason behind that? So this curiosity to know and to understand the energy has led me to all these modalities, and especially angel cards. Why? The reason is, this is the best way to connect with your own self, with your own power, and that will really help you to connect with the roots that you are into. So wonderful. Like, I feel wonderful doing this. I see the people changing through it. So it makes me feel so good about, when they are getting into all the empowerment and all. It's like,
that's fantastic.
Amazing to see. Yeah.
That's really fantastic. So, Doc, I know that a lot of people come to you seeking guidance via the angel cards. How does that? How do the angels guide us? How do you channel guidance via angel cards?
Basically, what we do is we try to understand that issue is coming from. So the energy of the angels will help us to tap the roots of the issue.
Okay.
So you see, until the roots are alive, no matter what you do around, you will see things getting regrowing in your life again and again. For a certain period of time, you feel the changes. Then again, you see the things are coming back and you're again falling to square one. So angel cards will definitely help the person to find out the roots of the issue, and that issue will help the person to cut down the issue of whatever challenges they're going in the life permanently. Angel card definitely will help the person to directly tap to the roots. So you don't have to go to 10 other things for reaching to the root. You know, this is the soil, beneath the soil, there is a root, and you have to just go there and cut down. So it's like a direct path towards the roots of any challenge that you're going in your life. It is concerned with any challenge that you go to.
That's amazing. Doc, I know when I first spoke with you, you mentioned about how I asked you what's the most common questions you get around what kind of guidance do people come to you for? And you said, of course, right off the bat, people have a lot of curiosity around their relationships, where it's going, what's happening, how they can help, how they can heal. Tell us a little bit about this. How angel cards have helped, with guidance for your clients on relationships.
All right. So the thing is, like, usually people nowadays, there's a lot of confusion that is going on with the people, like what kind of a person is right for. They will always have the conflict, okay, this is the right person or this is the right person. Their heart will say certain things and their mind is saying certain things. So there's always a conflict in the mind. So angel card will definitely help you to understand why this particular person is correct for you and what is the reason behind that. What are your experiences? It does not mean that you're going to have a very happy and awesome life with the person, but you might have come down, decided something about to learn and experience and grow in a soul form. So that is what the angel card will help you, that how to move forward the relationship that you're already into. And if you're not able to create a relationship in your life, what is the reason behind that? Not only this, I see people coming up, when they're going to get married, if they're already married, if they're looking for the divorces, second marriage, childbirth, and the relationship not only between husband and wife or two, a male and a female. It also reveals about mother and the children. And it also reveals about your relationship in your work, your relationship with your own self, why you're facing certain things. Why are you facing certain challenges when it comes to dealing with the emotional aspect of your life? So definitely this is like all about understanding the larger picture that you have come down with. It's amazing to understand. And once you understand, you will see how easy it gets to move ahead with certain things that you already know now. So right now you were walking onto the unknown path, knowing, okay, why it's me, why it's happening to me and all. When you get to know, okay, yeah, this is about me, this is about my life and experiences, the path becomes very easy. Challenges are same, but you have the key towards it now.
That's wonderful. Now, give us an example in real life with one of your clients. How did angel cards help with their relationship questions?
In that case, so there are many, many, many. But if I talk about the latest thing that has happened, so there was a female who was wondering like how, like she's very closed kind of a person, seeing the broken family. She was very closed kind of a person. She didn't wanted to go ahead and try out even the aspect of marriage in her life. So she didn't wanted to explore and go out and even check out that, if she can go and at least talk to a guy, and not even that much open to herself. That broken she was. So when she got the guidance from the angel saying that, okay, why don't you try? And that guy was the last in the list, and not even the last. It was always like no kind. But eventually the card revealed about that guy. She went out. She just trusted the card. She went out. She tried, talking to that person, and she found out he was the one she was looking for in the life.
How wonderful.
So it was like, she was like so happy that if I would have not tried out, I would have never known that, this is the one I'm looking for. And that guy was almost like gone out of the list. It's like last, but not the least. So this is how cards will help you. It will give you a lot of clarification, what to do, and the reason. You will also get to know why.
And
that is very important
to her something that she might have overlooked otherwise. And
yes,
she wasn't thinking about him.
Yes. And that is happening since 3 to 5 years, not even a short period of time.
Wow. Wow, incredible. So I have a whole bunch of questions. I think people have a lot of questions around their careers, marriage, when will they have kids? I can see questions around,
Yes.
financial growth. I can see questions around property, etc. So this is really exciting, everyone, to see all your questions around all these topics, because I know from my conversations with Doc that she actually has a very special way that she uses angel cards to tell you about, to give you guidance on such questions, especially things around finances and property and choosing property, etc. So we'll come to that very soon. Doc, I do want to delve a little bit deeper into, how, what kind of problems do usually people have around relationships that they've brought, seek guidance from you. And then we'll take somebody
Yes.
on with a relationship problem and we'll see if we can help them a little bit.
Yes. So usually nowadays we are seeing that there's a lot of broken families that is coming up. It's not only talking about the divorces, but there's also a lot of in-family separations. So for the sake of kids, they're together, but they're not together. So the kids
Mhm.
have picked up a lot of energy of the broken families, that is dysfunctional families, and this is affecting them in a larger way to build up their own family. So they are completely fearful, and they think that they are going to tap into the same pattern.
Mm.
So usually we are seeing that fear of building up the relationship is so huge in depth that they're not trying it out only. And when they try, because of the fear, they mess up everything. So I'm not talking about the relationship only between lovers or only between the husband and wife or anything, but it is in all the aspects, because you have a relationship with everything. So what you do, you end up having a best and the beautiful relationship with the medicines, hospitals, diseases, and all the negativity of your life, because you doesn't want to tap into positivity at all. So
Uh,
majorly when people are coming with the diseases and they're talking about the health issues, we see ultimately it is going back to the roots of the relationship that they were holding, the thoughts and the patterns, the belief system towards the relationships. So
oh,
relationship is something that is, taking over in all the aspects of the life
gosh,
here.
that's really interesting. That's very
Yeah.
interesting, Doc. Okay, I'm going to request Shilpa to give us our first person for today's, for all the demos that we're doing today. Let's look at someone who has relationship problems and they would like some guidance on this. Yeah, we'll just give Shilpa a moment. Did I just get Shilpa into trouble? Is she going to get lots of direct messages requesting for requesting
So,
to be picked for demos? I hope not. Everyone, please put your hands up on Telegram if you'd like to be up for demos, and we are going to choose randomly. So no need, you don't have to message us directly on this. All right. Okay. Let's talk to Rahul. Rahul says,
okay.
my relationship with my mother and father and two sisters is what he'd like some guidance on. Doc, do you need Rahul's full name? And let's just take Rahul on, just unmute. Rahul, I've put in a request to unmute you. There you are.
Yes,
Can you
now I
hear
can.
us?
Yes, yes.
Great. Tell us,
Yeah.
tell Doc what you'd like guidance on, and I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah, from around 1.5 years, my relationship with my parents are not going good. Uh, so
Mhm.
related to that, actually, it's kind of I stuck in between. I don't know how my relation will work in future. I'm the like I have two sisters. Okay,
Mhm.
they are staying with my parents. They're in the Bhopal. But
Okay.
I'm at Bangalore with my wife and my child.
Mhm.
But I'm willing to
Okay.
talk to them. They blocked me on my phone everywhere.
All right. So what you would exactly would like to know about, like, what is the reason behind that, or you would like to know, is it going to solve or not?
I- Yeah, like behind that, like it's the fault of everyone. Like I don't know how to resolve it. I want to know how to
Okay,
resolve that conflict.
how to resolve it. All right. So your full name is Rahul Shukla,
Yeah, my name
right?
is Rahul. Yes.
Okay. Just close your eyes for a moment, for a second. And say to yourself, I'm ready to receive the answers from the angels. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Okay. So when I'm pulling the cards here, what could be the solution? Okay. So the card that angel are giving here to me is all about diplomatic things that is happening here. So the first thing is, there's lot of illusion and there's lot of scared feeling that is happening here. And you are also feeling very low in your confidence to go and interact with them. Okay, directly going, sitting in face to face and talking to them. So this is the block that is coming between all of you. But when you're wanting to resolve this relationship with your mother and the sisters here, there is something that is completely unresolved here. So resolving with them is not an easy task. It's like, it's going to take years and years to resolve with them, and it is not going to happen, even though you try it out with your best. So somewhere you need to understand that where you have started the problem with. So something has started from you that has come to this extent. So you have to go back to that scratch of you and understand what you need to change there. So first you need to complete your inner work before you want to see any difference outside. That is very difficult to see. Hmm? So these things have gone a long way, and it's not easy to bring back what you're looking for. Do you get it? Hmm. So here what you need to do is you need to first work on your thoughts and your patterns before you even try to get again back to unite with them. And that is very difficult to happen.
Okay.
I understand that it is not easy for you to hear this, that it is not easy to unite, but still,
No, like
this is what.
yeah, sorry to interrupt. Like everything, like I was in very depression
Mhm,
last to last year with this.
mhm.
So actually, I took this spiritual world, and actually, I'm doing meditation, by which actually I come overcome with this depression and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I have left everything there in the incomplete situation, and I left that where everything was happening, and I come out
Yes.
of
And they
yeah.
were expecting your participation at that time. They were expecting you to be there and certain thing. They had a lot of expectations from you. So now they're angry with that. So it is very difficult, but you can try it out. But before you try it out, you need to complete your imbalance that you've already started in your mind. So mental imbalance is there, emotional imbalance is there, that you need to complete first, overcome first, and then there is a possibility that you can see the changes, even though it's very difficult to have it.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you, Rahul. I
Mhm.
hope that
Thank you,
has
thank you, ma'am.
given you some insight. And thank you for sharing with us your questions. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Thanks, Doc. That was really interesting, Doc, because I think sometimes, and we're going to address this as well as we go along in the call today. We're going to
Yes.
be talking about how there could be long-standing problems which have been festering for a long time, and maybe a person has tried to heal it from different aspects, but it still hasn't been fully resolved. So what do you suggest, Doc, in such cases, and how does angel healing help in that, and how do you connect angel cards with angel healing?
Yes. So now if I give an example of Mr. Rahul that has just been a demo here. So with him, there was a lot of emotional backlog. So cards have revealed what has happened. So
Mhm.
there's something that has started with him, has gone to such extent that he was not expecting that this could happen in life. So
Mm.
now the card has given direct message that you need to work on your emotional self first, and take the responsibility and charge what you have already started with. So
Mhm.
with that confidence and with that enthusiasm, you have to just go back, talk to them and resolve it, taking responsibility of the situation. And to take the responsibility of the situation, you first need to take the responsibility of your own self. So to
Mm.
take the responsibility of your own self, you need to overcome emotional backlogs and the guilt also that he's going through. So
Mhm.
angel healing comes in this time. So angel healing will help the person to overcome this kind of situations in their life. And then they will see the differences coming out. Because what is depression? Depression is deep suppressed emotion.
Mhm.
Because you're suppressing it, it is becoming harder for you to cope up with that. You're
Mhm.
taking a load of that. So
Mhm.
healings will help you to let it go and free yourself from certain emotions. And then when you're freeing it by your own self through the angel healings and all, you will see your emotional part of you that
Mhm.
is very powerful to connect with the people, to connect with the self is coming back. And that will also bring back the confidence in you.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds really, really doable, and it sounds something that is supportive. That you're
Yes.
not on your own, and you're not doing it all on your own.
Yes,
You have divine support.
definitely. You just need to take charge of yourself. Support is always there.
Great. Thank you so much, Doc. I hope, Rahul, that helps give you a little bit more direction as well. I can see your, your thumbs up and high five
Yeah.
to a better and more thriving state of being. All right, Doc, whole bunch of questions regarding health as well that's coming up. So I do want to talk to you about how angel card reading and healing can help in the context of health. Tell us
All
a little
right.
bit about this.
Yes. So with health, we see that there are different layers of the body. There are different energy levels that you see before the things are coming down onto the body. So
Mhm.
if you have certain things in your mind, so first starts with the thought, yeah? Then it becomes a belief system through the key of the emotion. So
Uh-huh.
when that emotions are not matching or not getting tapped with the vibrations of the body, it gives you the issues of the health. Hmm? So what cards does here? It will help you directly to know which emotion you're holding on to and from where it is coming from. So
Ah,
it could be
okay.
it could be coming from your childhood, it could be coming from what you have seen, it could be something that is according to the situation that has happened around, or maybe you're holding a lot of anger and irritation towards certain things. So when you get to know about this and where it is coming from, it gets very easier for you to overcome that. So then working on that will help you to come into the vibrant health. So what is disease or what is health issue? When the body is not vibrant,
Mm.
the energies are not vibrant. And when it is polluted, it is only polluted with the emotions that you're holding back. So card reads definitely will help you to understand how you're polluting your own self. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about this, Doc. What do you mean by like, is it about habits, or is it about certain things certain way that we respond to life? What contributes to that polluting yourself?
The way you respond to your life,
Okay.
how you have learned how to respond. So you're not,
Give me an
yeah, yeah,
example, Doc. I'm always like,
sorry.
I need examples to illustrate.
All right. So you see, suppose you have seen your parents fighting.
Yeah.
As a child, you will not understand it's normal to fight, it's normal to argue.
That's
What you think, okay, my father is not a good person. He's always shouting and scolding at my mother. And otherwise, the woman will feel, or the child can also feel that, oh God, I hate my mother because she always want to play a victim. The child is not understanding it's just a normal fight. It's a normal argument. It's between two entities and they have nothing to do with that. They are not even
true.
involved in that. So they will respond either feeling angry on mother that she is always playing the victim, or they'll feel angry on the father, thinking that the father is a monster of the house, or they will feel angry on themselves, feeling that I'm so helpless that I can't even take care of my parents. So you can respond in all the three ways or either of the ways, but you're responding negatively. So when you understand, okay, as a child, I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to respond, but now being an adult, you understand. It was their story. It was their drama. It was their daily soap. I have nothing to do with that. So now when you understand that,
I get that.
it's easier for you to replace it with the positive emotion. So this is how it is. So I'll give you one very good example here. So I had a client, she was not able to conceive. She wanted to know why. So beside all the medical reports were normal, she was not able to conceive. So then she tapped to angel thing and all. She came to us to understand why. So the cards say that you're holding on to certain thing that is not allowing you to take the responsibility of some other thing now. So child is a responsibility. So then we were also seeing the follow-up card was, some loss happened in her life. So then she revealed that, okay, at the age of 3, she lost her father. And that time she decided that she's going to take care of her mother and the family. So now for her, according to that child of her, the mind, she's already taking responsibility of the family. Now she was not ready for the another responsibility, that is her child. And when she did the healings around, she got to know now where it is connecting. When she worked on that, now she's blessed with a baby boy and it's almost 5 years now.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
How lovely is that? That's
So
really
this is how
amazing.
it connects. Yeah.
That's really amazing, Doc. And I love your explanation of how the responses dictate then how you will respond to the same things happening in your life as well.
Yes.
That's really interesting as well. Okay, I have to pause here for a moment. Special message to all our members. Please don't raise your hands on Zoom. Yeah, just raise or say I'd like to, this is my problem, I'd like to volunteer for a demo on Telegram. Don't private message me or Shilpa or anyone on the Mystic Lotus team. We're only looking at Telegram. Okay, so I can send you a screenshot of what my computer right now looks like, and you'll know what we have our eyes on. Our eyes are entirely on the Telegram group. So raise your hand there and we'll pick somebody. We don't want to inundate Doc with a whole bunch of readings. We want to show you how those readings work, how angel cards can give, what kind of guidance you can get from them. So this isn't let's crash in for a free reading for for myself sort of moment. All right, so do sit in and soak all the wisdom that Doc is sharing with you. This is very precious and we don't want to make this into a chaotic mess. All right. Okay, thank you so much. And let's Doc, I know while we're on the topic of health and relationships, I know you've helped Shilpa and Muskan greatly. So I'm going to quickly check if Muskan is on, Muskan or Shilpa are online already. I'd love to hear their story. Just one sec. I'm going to just check on. Okay, I can't see Muskan yet. Let me check for Shilpa. Okay, I don't see them yet. In case you have a different name on Zoom, quick request to Shilpa or Muskan, just let us know on Telegram or you can just we'll try and see we can, just let us know on Telegram and we'll unmute you and we'll come back. So, Doc, earlier in the chat, I also saw a whole bunch of questions from our audience on the matters of careers and money and finances as well. Would you share with us a few examples of how angel card reading has given guidance on careers and money, or you know, um, financial future, things like that?
All right. So there is a difference between career and money. So some people, they're interested to build up their career. I know many people, they're just interested building up the career, irrespective of what is the inflow. That is by default. But some people, they're interested in money growth, and they're ready to work the number of things that is possible towards it. So I get a call from various people talking about their business and their employment and all. So people who are self-employed, they will always wanting to know that how they can grow their business more,
Mhm.
whether the expansion is needed or something, the variety is needed in the same area, same premises, what is good for them to reach certain amount of level that you're looking for. So with the guidance of the card, will get to know that how it helps. So for an example, there was a client who wanted to expand the business in the premises that was not happening. So when they called us, they were contacting us, so we got to know that how much ever they wanted to expend for the premises, it has already been done. Now this is the time to expand and start new branches towards it. Hmm.
Oh.
And it worked for them. And they suddenly saw the things coming down, suddenly, because now they got it. So when they
Hmm.
got it, they were ready to receive that energy. So now the branches are already in the process that is happening. Then we see with the certain people that all the existing thing is not working suddenly, because people might get bored of what is happening, or there is a lot of dead thing that is happening around. So you need to keep on having or changing the variety, or the display need to be different. So for everything there is a different answers that come up, depending on the energy of the person. Yeah.
So,
But
Doc,
when
how do you? Sorry, go on. I'll ask my question after that.
okay, but when it comes to money, you need to understand how much vibration you have within your own self to raise the money. So it is not always about the hard work, it is also about the smart work. So are you inclined with the vibration of hard work, or you inclined with the vibration of smart work?
Ah, I would
That is
love
very
to check
important.
that. I seem to be
Definitely.
working all 7 days these days. I want to check whether my smart work vibe is not high enough.
Yes. So this is very important to know. So if you're meant to be a hard worker, then no matter how much smart work you do, you won't be able to earn. But if you're meant to a smart worker, then you're wasting your energy in your hard work. So there has to be balance.
Ah, okay.
Balance with the vibration that you're holding. And you can also shift the vibrations in you with the understanding that what kind of belief system you're holding. So card will definitely will help you to understand that how worthy you feel about yourself, how much you value about yourself, or
Mhm.
what kind of value and worth you have picked up and believed about yourself with the other's point of view. Hmm.
Ah, okay.
So they will help you. So what you're holding into you.
Hmm.
Yeah. So when you understand that to what you're holding, it gets easy for you to heal it out. And then you will see the flow of money or the growth or the name and fame is coming into you automatically.
So,
Hmm?
Doc, I want to go back to that whole thing about the hard work and smart work, because frankly,
Yeah.
most of us, I want to take a quick poll on Telegram. In fact, I want to ask you guys, did you grow up thinking that money can only be earned and financial growth can only happen with lots and lots of hard work? You have to really work your butt off to like be successful and kind of
Yes.
have money in life. Did you grow up with that? Because I certainly did grow up with that thinking. Now, how do you shift from that hard work vibe to that smart work vibe, Doc? And is it that if you have one, then you can't quite have the other? Is it like that? Then
No,
should
no,
it
no.
be that you only focus on hard work, or what? How does that work?
No, no. It is not that way that you have to have only one.
Hmm.
Okay. They could also be the balance of both. But the thing is, like, you only have answered the question that you're asking about it. We grew up,
Hmm.
hearing that you have to hard work. So
Hmm.
when you grow up hearing that, what did you do? You created a belief system in you that,
Hmm.
okay, if you hard work, that is where you're going to get the fruits.
Yes,
Right?
that's right.
And for that also, there's another saying that the fruits will come with the right season. And what is that right season? Nobody knows.
That's true. That's
So
true.
you have created that belief in you. So I say that, okay, if I get the fruits of my hard work, 12 months a year, whichever season it is, that kind of fruit I receive.
Ah, okay.
So I don't have to wait for the particular season to receive that. So you
How
need to
how do you shift, Doc? How do you shift from one to the other, though? How do you shift from this mode of belief around hard work and only that being the only route to knowing that okay, there are some seasons and you can have different fruits in different seasons.
yes, and certain foods are 12 months a year.
Yeah, that's that's right.
So in that way, first thing is like through card, we try to understand that where are the roots, the belief system coming from, whether it's a belief system only, or there's also situations and experiences attached with that. And maybe you have seen, the people who you look up to, whether they're parents, guidance, grandparents, uncles, aunts. You have seen them hardworking and working 24/7 just for earning bread and butter. Hmm?
Mm.
So it also depends on that. So first you need to understand who is your role model and from where you have picked up the belief system and
Hmm.
what are the emotions attached to it. So
Hmm.
when you get to know this through card, the second part is the healing part. Now go there, reach out, connect to the sources, let it go. Then automatically you will see the changes coming in. Yeah.
And the cards help you to connect with your sources as well, Doc.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. We're going to
Sources,
hear.
cards help you the sources of the roots,
Mm.
the
Okay.
seeds that you have already put and it's converted into huge roots.
Okay. Okay. So I can say that I can see all the names who said yes. They've also grown up with this thing about smart hard work is the only way. I can see Neelam, Shreya, Pritika, Archana, and then there are some who've also grown up believing that in smart work. So I can see Monica. Now that's a really unusual font. Anup. Anup. Anup says
Yeah.
smart work is the mantra for growth. Jasmina
Yes.
says, now I believe in smart work. Yeah, Jasmina, even I'm trying to believe in smart work, but it sometimes it's amazing that how your old belief like still kicks in, or maybe the load of work is just really high. Shalini says yes, and Monica says I believe in smart work. Nita, she's sharing the same thing. Rahul saying value is everything. Money to sustain life will come if you have value for money and life. Smart and hard work both will come. Is that's the balance that you were talking about, Doc?
But here there is a twist. It's not about you valuing the money, it's about you valuing yourself. When
Mm,
you value yourself, you will automatically will learn to value everything around you, not only money. So
mm.
what's there inside you will reflect outside you.
That's interesting. All right, let's get into our next demo. Let's look at some guidance around this, some angelic guidance around money, studies, careers. I'm going
Yes.
to just check here. I have a name already on the list. Anup, he has a question regarding his career and his professional growth. Let me unmute Anup. Just one sec. Hi, Anup. Hi, Anup.
Hi, Miss Bose.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you for choosing me.
Oh, most
Hello,
welcome.
Doc.
Mhm.
Hi.
Tell us, Anup, tell us a little bit about
I'm
yourself, and
actually
I'm going to
looking
mute
for
myself.
I'm actually looking for an opportunity since last 2 years, but somehow I'm not getting chosen up for the interviews and the opportunities.
Sorry,
Would
Anup, I'm going to interrupt you for a moment. Would you
yeah,
turn on your video so we can see
sure,
you as
sure. I'm
well?
sorry. Yeah. Am I visible?
Yeah.
So since last 2 years almost, I'm looking for an opportunity, but not getting any suitable opportunity. just wanted to know what is it that is holding it back, and when would I get an opportunity, and how to resolve the things.
Okay. So you're from which city?
I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal.
All right. Let me check. So just close your eyes and say to yourself, I'm ready to receive. Open your eyes. All right. So there are three things that is coming up here is, so first question was like, when are you expecting the job? Right?
Great.
So when we have asked the angels for that, it's already in your way. It's already there, and you're very soon you're about to see the news about your job. So within 2 months, what is the thing coming up here? Only 9 weeks or 2 months, whichever comes first. So, and second thing that is happening, you have a lot of, creativity in you. You are very confident. You're very creative about your life and about what you do. So, the correct form of work to match your vibration. That was the reason of the block that you were not receiving the correct job until now.
Okay.
So there was not a block that, that something is not good and you're not getting the job. The block was according to your potential. It took some time to come to that kind of job that you're looking for.
Okay.
So the right time has come now.
Great.
For this. And you also wanted to know when the things are going to happen positively in your life. So that time it is saying, there is something, that is holding you back. So something, that is pulling you back. So something you're holding from the past that has become like a baggage in you and not allowing you to fly that you can actually do. If I see the card, and if you
Very
can see
true.
the card here, it's like a butterfly, see.
Yeah.
So because you're holding something, you have changed your own self, you're not able to fly.
That's very true. I'm holding an incident of the past which has disturbed me a lot, and that was the reason for losing the opportunity, losing the last opportunity. And yes, it's also correct that I am a creative person. I was the national head sales and marketing for an MNC, but due to some happenings by my subordinates and all, I had to lose the opportunity. I had to quit that option, and unfortunately COVID hit at that very point of time. The lockdown happened, and since then, like I'm still struggling to get into some opportunity or something creative, but unable to get. So
yes.
So can I ask one more thing related to this? Will the current opportunity or the opportunity which is on the way, will it be according to my potential, and will I be there for a longer period of time? Like, will it be a permanent sort of thing, or?
Okay, let me check. Definitely it's going to be, and it's going to be very fulfilling for you. See, as I was talking to Ruchira about it, some people, they associate themselves only with the inflow of money. Some people, they associate the kind of thing they deliver first. So you are a kind of a person, you love to deliver and show your creativity. You love to do that. So that is definitely is going to be fulfilling to you. And there's no wonder that, the success is by default with that.
Wow. Thank you so very much. I'm getting chills all over my body as you are guiding me. Like, it's really heavenly, divine.
All the best for your career.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you to the group.
Yeah.
Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
Anup. What an awesome reading, Doc. What an awesome reading. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You're fantastic, clearly. To know so sharply things about Anup already, which he hadn't shared, and then to be able to spell things out so beautifully. Thank you so much, Anup. All the very best to you.
Yeah.
This is awesome, Doc. What even as Anup said, I got that he's got goosebumps. Even I had this like tingling feeling all around. It's so wonderful to hear when you have such clarity of direction and clarity of guidance. That's so nice.
This is
All
what the
right.
beauty of cards are. They'll guide you to the point. If you're ready, they will guide you to the point. If you're not ready, they can manipulate you as well. So that's why we make sure the client is, the person is grounded when they receive it. Then, yeah.
That's awesome, Doc. Doc, I do want to hear from Ronak. I'm going to quickly check if Ronak is here because Ronak had a similar question around his studies and his career choices. And we were talking yesterday. I wanted to understand his story and what happened and how it helped. So let me just quickly check if Ronak is here. Yes, he is. Ronak, I've put in a request to unmute you. Hi, Ronak.
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm good, Ronak. How are you?
I'm good too.
So we just heard Doc's very, very sharp, very clear guidance that she channeled for Anup on his career and etc. And it reminded me how you went to her as well for guidance on your career path, on your education, what to study, what to apply. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I actually have been to doctor for my career counseling as well. So I took angel reading. Like I chose angel reading for getting answers for all the questions I had. So I have been to her for it helped me realize what are the correct options. Like I gave a few options, like supposedly I would say international marketing, or I would say global supply chain. I gave her many options regarding the uh, uh, about the choices what I had. So she guided me in a particular way using the angel card, so that I could choose an option which is absolutely best for my future, for my career path, and which will also give me money growth. So that's the reason. That's the main reason I gained confidence in going on and asking more questions to how to choose a university, or how to talk about rather than career path as well. I could say life choices as well. So I think angel cards give you very great clarity on how you must move forward in your life. The best thing what you must do is you must have an intent. You must believe when you're sitting in front of her, or when you're talking to her on phone. You must believe that yes, I want to grow, I want to move forward. That's the most important thing you can do as a client when you're talking to her.
That's a
Yeah.
good tip. That's a really good tip, Ronak. How wonderful. Were you confused about your choices, Ronak? How long had you been doing your research and trying to weigh which ones to go for, which ones to which line to pursue, which line to not pursue?
See, actually, I'm a fresh graduate right now, and I would say I have been looking into path of doing my further studies since a long time, more than a year, I would say. And there were choices which didn't work out for me, and there were choices I think were a good fit for me, but I did not choose them. So after getting to know about the angel reading and speaking to doctor, I got a good clarity that where I must be moving forward. What would be the right choice for me. So I think it's more important that you understand how you want to build up a career, and how you want to make choices. So that's more important.
Good. Thank you so much, Ronak. And what did you go with finally? What are you looking at doing now?
I went for international marketing.
Ah, all the very best. All the very best for that.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for sharing, Ronak. So, Doc, you can also get guidance in terms of where to focus your energies as well. Like Ronak and I were talking yesterday, and I said that means that you could better, once you have that guidance from the angels, you know that, okay, I'm going to focus more on the applications for this university because the angels have already told me that that's the university that I'm most likely to be the best choice for me.
Yes.
Right, Doc?
So here I would like to reveal one thing about Ronak here. Okay. So he was not an easy client, first place. He was a very tough, that to the teenager mind, very active, very hyperactive, wanting to, grab more and more. And second thing, when I was talking about the broken families, he belonged to a broken family. So there was a lot of confusion to go with whom, to go with the mother, to go with the father, what to do in life. Right? So that same confusion he created everywhere in his life. So that same situation has come. Okay, if I go to this line, I might choose something better in that line. And if I'm going to that third line, I might lose. There is something better in the fourth line. So that missing onto something better was always there in the mind for him. So it was not easy to guide him because every time when we guide him, next time again he'll come up with some other option. So what do you think? This is better or this is more better? And you understand how the teenager mind is, full of energy, full of questions, full of choices and all. So it was not really easy for him to guide because of that. So there was a time when we made him sit and do the healings, bring back the balance, pull yourself from your parents, and think that no matter you're with whom, you are benefiting out of it. That was the time that he actually decided that he decided onto one career. Even I got to know now in front of you all that okay, he has already decided because we had last reading almost I think about 2-3 days back.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was not so with children, dealing with children, it's like sometimes you have to be very careful because they're very fragile. And by giving them short option, do this only, we are limiting them. So there's a different way to deal with such people.
That's interesting. That's really, really interesting. So it's not like you're not limiting them. You're not, at the same time, you're kind of nudging them in the right direction, I guess.
Yes, that's very important.
That's great. So, Doc, I have a question from the audience. Preeti is asking, which cards is Doc using to read? Could you show everyone the cards?
Yeah, I'll definitely show. So the card that I use here is the Angel Tarot card that I'm using here.
Okay.
All right. And with this, I also use Zen Osho cards. It completely depends on energy that come up. I have like almost 20 deck of cards with me.
Okay.
So I just go with the flow of energy. I just close my eyes and whichever I get directed for the person, I use that. But majorly, I use this Angel Tarot card. I use the Osho Zen cards. I use the Raider. And again, depends on what is coming up. I have like many cards with me.
Great. So, okay, I have some comments from our audience. And Bhavna saying, I can relate to Ronak's situation, very confused and indecisive. And there are so many situations in life, frankly, Doc, when you are confused, when you are faced with, multiple options and you don't know which is the right one to go for. Can happen in relationships, can happen in career, can happen in studies, can happen in property, etc. So I want to touch upon that a little bit. I do want to share with everybody that Doc has a very wonderful bonus today that she is going to share with everyone, and that's a forecast for next year for all of us. She's going to do a reading for 2022, and I would definitely like some insight into next year because 2021 has and 2020 have been, I think, really challenging years with everything going on in the world. So a little bit of guidance and insight into what's in 2022, I think, will help us all. So give me a yes from everyone who is looking forward to that. Please put up yeses on the Telegram group now if you're looking forward to that. And we are also going to do one more really, really exciting demo. So just hold on for that. I can see all the yeses coming. Keep them coming, keep them coming. All right. The more
Yes.
yeses, the faster we'll come to it. let me
Yes.
let me see that. All right. So Doc, tell us a little bit about how I know we spoke a little bit about how angel cards and you use angel cards to see to help people with property issues, people with black magic issues, negative energies, etc. And in fact, how you connect it to get guidance on Vastu energy. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So when it comes to Vastu, people think that there's only one way towards the Vastu, that is black and white scientific Vastu. But what I believe and what I have seen in my career, it is not always about that. It is about what kind of energies you're holding on to. So suppose you have anti-energies in your body and you go with the, complete proper positive Vastu, then what you're creating negativity for you. Simple max, minus into minus is plus, and minus into plus is equal to minus again, right? So when you feel that there's a lot of negative or anti energies that you're holding in your own self, or maybe in your astrology, it's better to go with the anti-vastu. That will benefit you. So anti is like the perfect combination going towards the positivity. But if you feel that you're completely positive and you have a very good vibration in your body, then vastu doesn't matter only. So what important here is when it is coming to Vastu is first understand what will suit you. So I'll give you a very classic example of this, and it's very funny also. I remember it's almost 10 years back, right? There was a person who wanted a Vastu from me, and in that particular premises, even Reliance has not survived. So it was in great loss in that particular premises. So when he asked me whether to go with this property or not, and we said yes, go with it. But Vastu, I'm going to decide how you're going to put, how you're going to go with the Vastu and all. So the card said yes to the property, first thing. And when we were taking him, I told him some Vastu, and maybe he overheard or something. And I went for cross checking how the things are going on. It was not according to I told them. So I said, no, this is the wrong thing that you're doing. You need to shift again. This is what you need to do. And when I was making him do that, the carpenter there, he just came to me, and slowly, can I ask you one question? He was so, innocently he was asking. I said, yeah, please tell me, do you really know Vastu? I was shocked, like, okay, yeah, I know Vastu. Why? It doesn't look like you're showing everything anti. What are you doing with him? So I said, you do one thing, is to complete it off. Come and meet him after 1 year. Okay, just wait for it. So then, because I couldn't explain him what energy is, like he was not in that condition, he was so confused what this lady is up to, why I think she's, she's some personal enemy of this person, So then when we just completed with the Vastu work and also not after 1 year, but after 3 years, he came to me that I really need help for something. I said, okay. Then it was like the wonderful changes what I've seen with that person, like he grew to 2000% in his life after that. That person with the Vastu thing. So when he went there, he saw the changes. He was surprised to see that. Then he understood there's something deeper than what we see in life. So that was the time he came to me and he wanted certain changes in his life. And when it was given, and it was online, this person lives somewhere in Rajasthan, and we have to see Vastu from here, from Hyderabad, where I am. So we just tapped into the cards and we've given the readings to him. What changes he can make, he was surprised to know. Just a matter of moving the buffaloes from one place to another place. And it shifted his entire life.
My goodness.
So you need to understand where you need to put the negative aspect of your life and where you need to put the positivity of your life. Because, people in India, they worship cow and buffaloes and all. So they need to understand where you need to place them. So when you're worshipping, then where you need to place them. Only a little shift, a direction of his life changed the entire thing in his life until now.
That's incredible.
So this is how Vastu will work. It's not about that, okay, East has to be like this, North has to be like this. No. It's about how it is matching with your vibration. So suppose the person, in a very, petty example, if the person is slim and trim, they cannot fit into the clothes of the person who is, fluffy. But if the person is like good at personality, the thinner person cannot. That does not mean there is a problem with the designer,
Yeah, of course.
right? So it's like you're fitting into your size. So you're
Ah,
fitting into your own energies here.
okay. Okay.
That is
That's
very
really
important.
interesting.
So this is how Vastu work. And some people, what they think, okay, I just shifted into certain house and everything is going bad in my life. There's some problem in the house.
Hmm.
It could be. We are not denying to that, but it is not always the same. So maybe you shifted to in maybe some apartment or independent, wherever you have shifted.
Hmm.
That is so positive. That is, it is clearing up the negativity of your life. So card will make us understand that, okay, this house is an issue, or this house is actually a bonus to you, benefit to you towards your growth.
Ah, okay.
So what you need
Okay.
to do next?
Okay. So the cards can tell you, whether your house is the problem or whether there's something else, or whether actually it's helping you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's really remarkable, Doc, because I've never, in all the Mystic Lotus calls we've done on angel card readings, we've never really discussed the use of cards to figure out whether your Vastu energy is right or not. And you mentioned even to figure out whether you have black magic or not at play in your life. You can even find out that from cards.
Yes. Not only this, we also get call where people want to ask I'm trying to sell certain property and it's not happening. So what again they start thinking? There is something negative. Somebody is doing some black magic. Someone is, jealous of me, and that's why it's not happening. So there is a block. It's not
Yeah.
always. Maybe this is not the right time to sell it off. Everything has a time. So you need to understand if this is the time to sell off, and if you're not able to sell, then you can understand there's something. But maybe this is the not right time. So if we talk about Mr. Anup, until now there was not right time for him to get a proper job that can really make him feel fulfilled here. Now this is the right time. It will happen in another 2-3 months maximum. So it is not always about the block. It is about the correct time also. Start thinking positive. Then only you will be able to create the positive energies, and you will be able to tap into your angelic energies more and more. Because more you're positive, more you can connect. The socket and plug has to be at the same vibration to connect.
That's true. That's true, Doc. And if one is not in that space, for example, as yet, to be able to turn oneself positive, angel healing can help that, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Healing
And that's
can definitely
one of the
help them.
things you're offering today as well as part of your package, right, Doc?
Yes.
Okay, great. So shall we actually first look at how this black magic thing works, in like how cards can help you detect whether you have black magic or not at play in your, or if somebody has thoughts about whether their house is right or not, or their Vastu energy is right or not. Let's see if that's let's take somebody on with that sort of a question, and we'll come back to more questions after that.
Definitely.
Let's take a moment. So anyone who thinks there is, you've been trying a lot at work or in terms of finances, you've been trying a lot, let's say, there was somebody I remember who talked about they were trying to sell a property. If you think that it's black magic or Vastu energy at play, let's find out whether that's really right or not. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to request the team to send me a name on that. And I do want to remind everybody that we have that wonderful group forecast, the whole what the outlook for 2022 is going to look like for all of us on the Mystic Lotus group. So do hold on for that. And we'll just take on, okay, I have a name, Ruma Shukla. Let me just check if Ruma's here. Hi, Ruma. I've just put in a request to unmute you.
Okay.
Hi, Ruma. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you. And hello, Dr.
Hello.
Kirti.
Hello.
Uh, yeah, Dr. Kirti, I strongly feel that there is some negative energy in my house, because I never get the results of my efforts, in the sense that I put so much effort into my relationships or into the job. Like recently during the pandemic, I've even lost my job, although I was I was doing very well and I was getting appreciation from all quarters. Yet if somebody has to be picked out, then it will invariably be me, and not because of any insufficiency in my work. But I don't know. I mean, I've always felt that bad luck pursues me everywhere that I go. Like I'll come to, if I appear for an interview, I'll clear all stages, but in the end, there will be some glitch which will prevent me from taking up that position. So I feel that that persistent, sense of failure, although I have been doing well, but I feel I could have done much better had there been some positive energies to help me out. And I definitely feel that there's something wrong somewhere.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. So we'll try to understand it. What is there is a black magic in you or not? Right?
Yes.
Raise your
Yes,
eyes
doctor.
and say, I'm ready
Pardon,
to
doctor?
receive. Say, I'm ready
I'm ready
to know the truth.
to know the truth.
Okay. You can open your eyes. See, I have removed the cards here, and the guidance that I'm receiving here is there is a huge rebel in you. So this rebel, so there are certain childhood memories that has created rebel in you. So this rebel is connecting to the negativity around you. So here it is not about particularly the black magic that is wantedly done on you, but you're picking up the black magic that is definitely spoiling maximum on your finances. And the connect, the portal to enter the black magic in you is the rebel part of you. So when you heal this part of you, and there's also a lot of loneliness, aloneness in you that you feel.
Right.
So that is creating the energies of yours at the lower vibration. So when you go into lower vibration, you connect to the negativity of the world. So definitely black magic is there in you, but it is not purposefully done on you. And if it is done on others also, it is coming to you because the portal of aloneness and the rebel in you.
All right. So, I mean, what is the way out? What is the solution for this?
You need to work on this rebel part, the aloneness in you, so that if someone else is purposefully tomorrow doing on you, it will stop affecting you. So you have to raise your vibration by overcoming these emotions of yours. Everything is related to self first, then it goes to outside. So when you're full here, there won't be a place for certain negativity in you. It's like closing door and having safety in the house. Right?
Okay, I get it.
So you have to close the door of rebel and aloneness, especially. Then you will see a lot of positivity and a lot of changes coming up in your life.
Okay. Thank you. I got it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Ruma. I hope that really helped you. How are you feeling, Ruma, after hearing that? Ruma, I think you're still on mute. Let me try and see. Can you see if you can unmute yourself?
Yeah. I'm yes. I'm really feeling very light because now at least I know what is wrong and what areas to work upon and what to focus upon. Because all these days I was filled with a sense of despair and gloom, as to what is happening. So now that Doc has put it across so beautifully, I'll work on these areas. Yes. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much,
You're
Ruma.
welcome.
Thank you,
Thank
Doc. Doc, these are fantastic insights that you are sharing. You're like a fountain of goosebumpy insights. um, so, Doc, you have something special for everybody today. I do want to share that, and then we'll come back to take on a few more questions and of course, the reading for 2022 as well. So, let me share my screen. And if you can take everyone through the specials that you have for today, give me one moment. Let me just get the screen right. Okay, there we go. All right, Doc. So take us through what you've designed for everybody, the kind of guidance that they can expect, and the kind of healing and that they can expect.
Yes. So when we're talking about package A, that is angel card reading, here it's going to be a personal session between me and the person who is looking for the reading here. And for 10 minutes with unlimited questions they can ask. So we have already seen the demo when they come up and how we answer them. So they can come up with whatever questions they want to. And the minimum time that we're giving is 10 minutes for this package. But if you want to extend the time, you can do, and that is like different thing that is coming up. And in this personal reading, you can ask anything about yourself, your work, your career, your health, your relationship, prosperity, properties, anything you can come up with. So the limited time is 10 minutes, but the questions can be unlimited depending how much we can answer in that particular time. And when it comes to package B, what we are doing here is this 5 minutes angel card reading is personal. It is not going to be in the group. It's going to be personal with them. And in that, we are going to only answer them regarding what is coming up in the session. So the healing sessions that we're offering to them. So regarding to that healing session, they can ask the particular questions and they can take a guidance towards it. This will help them to, understand where it is coming from. And in the group meditation, the personal healings, what will happen? They will be easily able to tap and overcome that.
Okay. Okay.
So this 5 minutes is with the personal healing, with the challenges they are going through. And in that, according to that, the personal healing sessions will be given.
Okay.
So there is no particular topic that we are using in this personal healing. It depends on the challenges that the person is facing.
So it's entirely it's specific to their problem.
Yes. So this 5 minutes is for the topic that they want to go with and follow up with the session. Okay. So this whole is one session. 30 plus 5, 35 minutes, the whole session is maximum. And when we go to package C, here it is personal card reading, that is 10 minutes, and it's going to be one-on-one. Okay. Again, it's not going to be a group session. And in this, they can either ask about the topics that we are providing in the group healing, or they can ask something personal that they want to do, or they want to ask for. This is going to be one session, one personal session, and the follow-up of 3 group healings in which they are going to be selected topic. Yeah. Okay. And in these 3 topics, what we do is we take them randomly through the topic and the challenge that they're facing in their life. But I'm not going to address okay, go to this point or go and meet that particular person. Not in that way. It is designed in such a way that everyone go into their own space for the healing, yet they are in the group.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So they will still connect to their to the roots of their personal problem, but it'll be in a group setting.
Yes. But here they will be decided topics. They cannot choose the topic here.
Okay. All right.
And in package B, we have the right, we have the thing to choose the topics.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But package C, we'll share the details just going forward. Doc, I do want to highlight that to everybody that Doc has had like incredible stories of success. We've heard people who've had 10 years of black magic that's completely gone away. People who've been suffering from depression for over 5 years, they've healed. Things that they faced perhaps since childhood, problematic mental growth, those things have been healed by Doc. Doc, take us through in terms of angel healing. What are the different aspects that you can address?
Okay. See, with the angel healing in itself is a whole modality. So through this, no matter what challenge you go through in your life, whether it is related to your emotional challenges, mental challenges, maybe your physical, that health and all, anything that you're going through, or maybe you feel that everything is fine in my life, but I'm not able to grow. I'm feeling very bored. I'm feeling stagnant in my life. I have people who coming to me, my life is as wonderful I could expect, but still I feel there's something not there in my life. So there's something missing. I don't know what to do with that. So that time we understand there's something that soul is looking for, and they're not able to tap into that because they're very content in their life already. So they became bored of that contentment now. So creativity is needed. So that is called a spiritual growth here. And people who face challenges with the relationship, again, I'm mentioning here that relationship does not mean only between husband and wife or the people who are having this lovey-dovey relationship among them. It could be between any two things, even relationship of yourself with your own body, with your own health, with your own money, with your mind, or anyone around you, even the workplace, colleagues, boss. If you're self-employed, the employees who are working for you, relationship is with anyone. So any issues can be addressed here. And when we talk about this black magic and all, we see a lot of negativity, black magic that is, lately coming up in a huger and larger way, because a lot of karmic stories of black magic are getting cleared. And when you talk about black magic, it does not mean there's a black magic that, purposefully some person is every day sitting down and doing black magic on you as if the person is jobless and don't have any other work in their life. It is not that way. Okay, it's about, it could be also coming from the past life where you have already experienced. That time people used to be jobless many times. So that it's coming out of the revenge and all from the past life. Or maybe you're holding on to something from your past life personality. Or maybe you're picking up the black magic that was there around you. So it can be coming from any way, so you can get clear. And negativity means that, where you're holding on to dead energies. Dead energies could also be the ancestors' energies around you. Your pet energies, energies of animals, plants, anything that you're holding in your system that does not belong to your soul. So beside your soul, whatever you hold in your system is negativity.
Okay.
That is. So financial blocks and lineage, yes, there is a possibility that something is happening in the lineage and it is coming down onto you in a form of either curse. So when you receive the blessings of the lineage, you also receive the negativity that has happened in your lineage. So for an example, if the person is feeling helpless and rejected, they pass down the same energy to all the females in the family. And every female in the family, she will feel rejected and helpless, no matter in which generation they are now. And if the boys, like with the men, what happened? Whatever has happened in the lineage, suppose there is some negative story or something that, ancestor would have not done that time, maybe something unusual. So how you see the blessing coming down in the lineage and you're prospering? In the same way, you will also see the karmic story of the ancestors coming down, and that will also affecting you. It can affect your finances, it can affect your happiness, it can affect your content feeling, or it can also affect your mental mind, your emotions. Mm. So this is how your lineage can affect you. And when you talk about protection from negativity, evil eye, jealousy, curses, it is all about how you receive. If you're fearful, then you will definitely will attract this evil eye and jealousy on you. But if you know that you're strong and you know how to be kind enough, that is almost near to impossible in this era, being 100% true to your own self. So obviously you form, you are naturally attracted with the evil eyes of the people. Curses, again, it always come when there is some story behind that. There has to be some roots towards it. It cannot randomly come like jealousy and evil eye. It cannot randomly come into you. Curses and lineage stories cannot come randomly. And we have already seen the clarity and directions, and you can also understand the life purpose of your soul journey, your soul learning.
That's really
this
interesting.
All can happen. So as I told you, the woman walking in and asking, I have everything that a girl wants in her life, but still I'm not happy. So that is where the purpose comes in. I know many people who are working only to enjoy their career, and they are like, almost like charges are almost like zero when it comes to profit, because they enjoy, they want to do, they're content enough to have the money from others. And so this is how we see a lot of changes.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. We do get a lot of questions, Doc, on purpose. What's my purpose? What's my purpose?
Yes.
And
but many people misunderstand. Yeah, but many people misunderstand the purpose with that. They have to do something larger in their life. Your purpose could simply be raising your child in such a way that he or she become better person tomorrow. That can also be the purpose. Okay?
That's true.
So you need to understand what is your purpose of life.
That's true. Great. This is like fantastic, Doc. Let's share with them the package details. So, of course, package A is, you mentioned, ask any number of questions, ask any type of questions. You can get guidance, or you can get yes or no sort of questions. And package A does not include healing, right, Doc? So this is like the package that you take to find out more direction and insights and what you could work on. And then you've got, and then this package, Doc, the usual price for 10 minutes is 1,500 rupees, right?
Yes.
Okay. And tell us what you're offering it today at. What's the special?
Yeah. So this time we thought, like, many people, they would like to know what is happening in their life. And as a, we just wanted to show and make people understand how positive they can become in their life. So this is why we have offered this package for 499. That is almost 67% discount for anyone who will be taking the package from Mystic Lotus.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much for extending such a wonderfully priced session. And I just want to remind everyone, the readings that we did today were barely, like, I think 2 to 3 minutes long. So just imagine how much more insight and how much deeper you can go with Doc in 10 minutes. So that's just $4.99, and that's $8 for 10 minutes. That's a 67% off. And of course, we want to remind everybody this offer is valid only for the next 24 hours. So make sure you want to jump in and book your slot right now. Also, jump in and book your slot, because you need to schedule time with Doc as well. So definitely get in there early and quickly so that you can start scheduling time with Doc soon. So Doc, tell us about package B. Go.
Yeah. So in package B, it's like 5 minutes of where to understand what is going on and what kind of healing is needed in you, in which area of your life. So that talk is going to be 5 minutes, including the reading in that. So we take a guidance from the cards and all, and then the follow-up session where we'll help the person to overcome what they have come with. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this entire session here we are writing as 30 minutes, but it could be higher than that, or it could be like it can go with the flow. We go with the flow here basically. The motive is to complete the session then.
Okay.
So
And this
this
is
in this
personal.
particular package, yeah, this is going to be a personal session, one-on-one session,
Mhm.
privately.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
And they can benefit with this completely with what they are looking exclusively in their life at
Mhm.
this moment.
Okay.
Mm.
And so that's irrespective of whether it's something to do with relationships, something that you're struggling with in terms of careers and workplace, or health,
Yes,
or like we spoke about black magic and Vastu energy. It could be any of those things, Doc.
yes. Mm.
Okay. And then
Any of the things.
and the healing session would also basically help in covering all of that.
Yes.
Awesome. So
Mm.
tell us what you're offering this at today.
Yeah. So usually I charge 5,500 per session, no
Mhm.
matter where the client is from. Mm. But here, especially exclusively here for one session, we are charging it for 2,499, thinking that, when people will get to know how empowered they can get. So see how empowered you are already from within. So
Yeah.
this you can enhance with just releasing out what is there inside you and becoming more whole and complete in your life. So the
Mhm.
offer that we are providing here on Mystic Lotus exclusively is like 2,499, including this 5 minutes tarot reading with angels, and plus the healing session that is going to be one-on-one here.
Wonderful. So this is 2,499 or 39 US dollars only. And Doc, this also is entirely personal, and of course you can address something that you personally you've been struggling with, right?
Yes, yes.
Great. And you have a third offer as well for everyone, I know. So let me just, so shall we just quickly share with everyone what the two comparisons, which one should people go with, Doc?
Yes. So the thing is, like, if you doesn't know what to do and where to start from, then
Mhm.
I'll suggest you to go with the package A. There you will have the 10 minutes to first understand the challenges and what are the challenges are entangled with each other.
Mhm.
So majorly you will see, if the person is coming with multiple issues, so most of the issues are entangled with each other. So in this 10-minute session, they can understand what is the basic root for almost all the issues that they are facing, and they can come to the conclusion and then they go for the session. But if you're very clear, you have only single problem in your life, I'm very clear, I just want to work on that, then go with the package B. You will have the limited thing to understand where are the roots, quickly fall into the session and overcome that.
Okay. Okay. That's all.
And particular things can happen, it may take, we are not saying that within one session you will get healed completely.
Mhm.
Okay, that is not the commitment here, because it completely depends on your storage, how much you have stored and how many roots you are holding into. So it
Hmm.
depends on person to person. The number of sessions are dependent on person to person. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but at least like this will get you going on the path, and maybe
Yes.
if your problems haven't been around for too long, it could get solved as well within those 30 minutes, and you'll start
Yes.
feeling relief in whatever area of life, right, Doc?
Exactly. Yes.
Great. I do want to highlight some questions, Doc. I know the team has been answering them on Telegram, but I just want to raise it for everyone as well. Shreya's asking, can this be done online? All your sessions and your healings are online, right, Doc? You don't need them to be
Yes.
present physically.
No. We are doing across the globe, in all the countries, not
Mhm.
only in India, all the
Mhm.
countries across, over the phone since 12 years now.
Okay,
And
wonderful.
results are same.
Wonderful. So, Doc, they'll be on Zoom. The session, the healing session will be on Zoom.
It depends. If the person is comfortable on Zoom, we have all the options open here: Zoom,
Okay.
WhatsApp calling,
Okay.
both audio and video. We
Okay.
have people who are using iPhones, they can come with the, FaceTime and all, FaceTime audio. Any
Yeah.
way, in whichever way, and some people, they feel very comfortable only with the normal calling, not with the video calling. We are open to that also. So whichever way
Right.
the person is comfortable, because your comfort is very important. You have to go into yourself without any pressure on your mind. So
Yeah.
whichever way you're comfortable, we are open with that.
True. Great, that's fabulous.
Mm.
Shreya's asking, even in package B in the 5 minute card reading, can they ask unlimited number of questions?
5 minutes, if you go with unlimited number of questions, the time is not going to be sufficient. If
Mm.
you're particularly you want to ask on certain things that you need to get heal onto,
Mhm.
then 5 minutes will be enough for you.
Okay.
But if you have unlimited questions and you want to know multiple things, I
Mhm.
suggest you to go with the package A. That will be more profitable to you.
Okay.
Mm.
And frankly, Doc, I mean, considering package A is so reasonably priced, I would just, even if I want package B, I would add on package A. Like that's what I'm thinking of taking
Definitely.
right now.
Yeah,
That's
anytime.
what I'm tempted
Yeah,
because it's just 2499 for package B and 499 for package A. So it's not a huge since I want the healing as well as I want to find out what's the issue and then I want to be able to heal it. I don't want to just find out the issue and
definitely.
walk away. so
Yes,
so
yes.
I would just take both, frankly. All right, let's
Mm.
share the packet C.
Yes. So in
Take us through
package
that,
C,
Doc.
yeah, package C is the personal angel card reading for 10 minutes with unlimited questions. But these unlimited questions are going to, if you can stick to the topics that we are offering in the group to get more clarity, you can do that also. But if you want to ask something different from that, you can ask that also. So that is that we are open to answer what you're coming up with. Yeah.
Mhm.
And the second thing that is happening in the group healing is like we are going to pick three topics here, that is money, relationship, and health. So 3 different days with 3 different topics, and we are going to take the person go through where they are stuck in their life, going to the roots. Hmm? So if they want, they can ask the questions related to this, or they can ask the questions if there is something else in their mind. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are open to both. And when we give this group healings, we make sure the person are able to tap here.
Mhm.
The more you're open, the more deeper you go here.
Okay.
And it's very easy to tap your energies, understand that, and overcome that.
Mm. That's fantastic. And so, of course, I just want to share with everyone the dates for the group healing sessions is 23rd, 25th, 27th. Doc is holding all the sessions between 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. IST. So that's really good timing for both our listeners, our audience in India, as well as in the US, because in the US, that's 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So that, and it's 30 minutes. You can quickly get on the call, experience the healing, and you don't need to spend like hours and hours on something. I love the
Yes.
speediness of this, Doc. I love the speediness of your readings, and I love the speediness of the healing as well, I must say.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't believe in wasting certain things when it is not needed.
It's
I
smart work.
believe in even going with the straight away things, straight away.
All right. Doc, Jasmina is asking, like you, I think you answered this already, but she's asking, do you think 30 minutes healing, in 30 minutes healing is possible?
Definitely. I believe that healing starts within first minute of the session.
Wow.
30 minutes, it's like the process that we do.
Ah, okay. Okay. That's
Mm.
fantastic. I hope, Jasmina, that answered your question. I'm going to
Yeah.
give details. There is a bonus with packet C, of course. Doc?
Yes, yes. So what we're doing here, that after the group session is done, there is not going to be a shading process, because I feel that person has to be with that kind of energy that they got with the healing. So
Mhm.
after that, when they feel all right and they're ready to share, they can share what has come up, and they can share their experiences in the group. And based on that experiences, what kind of affirmations can help them more. So
Okay.
that is what will be given, and it is going to be personalized to the people who are sharing. And if further things are needed with them, it will be given in the group.
Wonderful, wonderful, Doc. And take us through the usual price for this.
Yes. So generally what happens, when I do this angel card reading, you have already seen it's like 1500 per 10 minutes. And when I do the healing session in personal, I charge minimum of 5,000 to 5,500 for the healing session per session.
Okay.
So when we talk in that way, so 3 group healing session, including the personal card reading, it goes to 16,500. Yeah.
Oh.
When people take all 3 together, it goes to 16,500. That is the actual price that I charge with the people.
Okay. And today's special.
Yeah. So today we are offering this package for 1,498. That is almost
that's just
almost
I'm about to, if I could convert myself into one of those GIF, emojis, I would be like fainting.
Yeah.
That is an awesome offer, Doc. How generous is that? Incredible. So 91% off for the next 24 hours, and that's only 1,498 rupees or $24. That's it for a whole 10 minutes personal angel card reading and 3 group healing sessions of 30 minutes each. That's 90 minutes of overall group healing sessions. Doc, the dates we shared as well already, everyone. So it's super speedy, like we mentioned with Doc. It's 23rd, 25th, 27th. In a week's time, you've got your 90 minutes of healing on aspects of money, relationship, and health. And as Doc mentioned, that you start experiencing that healing and you'll start seeing its impact very soon after the sessions.
True.
So
it's, on the whole, it's like 100 minutes with 10 minutes of reading and 30 minutes each. The group session is going to be. And the person can also take the session like this personal reading session before the healing sessions, like before the things that we are starting the group healing sessions, or they can also choose to take the healing, this personal angel card reading session after they are done with the healings.
The group healing sessions.
Group healings, like when we are done with the set of group healing, all 3, then they can understand what else is needed and what else is they are holding on to. So it's their choice, but they have to inform in prior how they want to go with.
Okay. That's great. That's great. So again, for everyone's benefit, I want to be able to share this so that you can clearly see. This is an incredible opportunity. A package that would otherwise cost 16,500 rupees, $255 US. Doc is being super generous right now for our first Divination Tele Summit. She's priced it at just 1,498 rupees or $24 US. So you've got package C, which has the personal angel card reading for 10 minutes and 3 group healing sessions of 30 minutes each. That's package C, just for 1,498. And of course, you've got okay, just one second. You've got package B and A as well. B is angel card reading for 5 minutes and then personal healing session for 30 minutes. That's 2,499. That's a bit more personalized and specific just to you. Package A is, of course, your starting point in angel healing, and that is a reading personal reading session for $499 only, and that's $8 US only. All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that people can start booking their spots, because I know everyone's going to be rushing in, Doc, to book time with you. We had, in fact, one of our listeners who asked how soon can she book time. She was blocking, I think, package A. And she said, when can I get in touch with Dr. Kanodia? Madhubanti is asking. So Madhubanti,
No.
as soon as you book your spot, Doc will share an email and help you to book your time with her as well. Yeah. And I'm going to quickly read out some more questions. Rachna's asking, the healing will be one person's healing, or can it be for the family? Because it's a family issue.
So with the family issue, you can either take the family coming all together as a group, and we
Okay.
can form a personalized group for you depending on what the issue is coming up. But again, as I say, everything is within you, that is seen outside. So I will see what is making you entangle so much into the issues of the family. So one person coming out will help other person coming out. So to some extent, you will see the changes coming in the other person as well. So it depends upon what kind of issues you're holding and how we can deal about it.
Awesome. Awesome. We've also got a question, Doc, from Monica. She's asking, in group healing, will ancestral curse and black magic be removed?
No, in this, no. But we have another set of group healing, group healing that is coming up, in which we are working on black magic, we are working on ancestral thing, and we will also work on the negativity that you're holding on to.
Okay. So, Doc, can they book package C right now, which has 3 group healing sessions and the 5-minute personal angel card reading session, and use it later when you have the black magic sessions coming up?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's a separate. That's a separate.
That's a separate thing. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Can couples take reading in package B? All right.
Yeah, you can take the package free couple, but with the original price.
All right.
Yeah.
And Jane was saying, can I have bank details as I have to send through exchange? I'm based in Dubai. Yeah, Jane, you will have all payment links are, including bank details, are on the group. D. Bose is asking, group healing sessions cover which topics?
Yeah, we have told it's like health, wealth, and relationship.
All right.
That
Great.
we are covering in this.
So I hope that clarifies it for you, Mr. Bose. Janu's asking, I don't have paper. Janu, you can do, I think, a bank transfer as well, like an account transfer. If you have any trouble, just you can also drop a message to help@themysticlotus.com. Yeah, and they'll help you, and the team will help you out. I have another question here. What exactly is the healing and remedy that's given after you identify the problem, Doc?
Okay, so you're talking about in person or with the angel card reading?
I think with the angel, I think it's in reference to probably package B, which is the personal consult and then the personal healing session.
So in that, again, it's going to be exclusively what is coming up for you. So suppose the person is healing the black magic. So in case if we are doing the healing for the person for the black magic, so what is needed after the removal of black magic? What energies are needed to be replaced in the person's body for another 21 days? So your body will relieve, it will reveal by itself that what is needed.
Okay.
According to that, the affirmations and the exercises will be given to them that they have to follow for another 3 weeks, that is 21 days.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. And I do want to remind the person who was looking for black magic removal and ancestral healing, they can take it via the personal package as well, right, Doc? The package.
Yes.
And you can find out whether you have an ancestral problem or not, or whether it is if there is a black magic problem at play or not, right, Doc?
And sometimes, people energy, because it completely depends on the subconscious mind. Sometimes you feel more comfortable taking personal than being in the group. So it depends again on the person to person. That is the reason we are offering both the personal sessions and the group sessions here.
That's great. That's really great. I'm just looking through some more questions that have come up. Monica is asking, will package B help her to remove black magic?
Yes.
Okay, great, Monica. I hope that helps you make your
Yeah.
choice and a choice of package and which one to go with. Okay, if you have any more questions, you can put them all through today on Telegram and ask Doc, because Doc is going to be around to reply to you.
Yes.
So even after we end the call, you can, if something strikes you later as well, you can share, share your questions there. There won't be readings, so don't ask about readings, but you can ask questions regarding the packages, whether your problem can be addressed or not by her. You can ask them that too. Madhubanti has already paid for packaging. That's fantastic, Madhubanti. You beat me to it. I was going to get package A and B. So and now and then of course I realized what's in package C, which is also very tempting. 3 group healing sessions plus that little time to have readings, and you can do those readings before the group healing sessions as well as after the group healing sessions. So either before the group healing sessions or after the group healing sessions. So you can either get some guidance before you walk into those group healings on money, on health, on relationship issues, or you can go through the healing and then look at what further guidance you require on those 3 areas of your life. Yeah, so package C is very, very tempting as well. It's only $14.98, I think, and that's reduced from like 16,500 rupees. That's an incredibly tempting package, Doc.
And we've designed this package keeping the pandemic in mind. People are going through so much, they're depressed, they're wanting to reach out some way. They've gone through, many people, they've gone through the 50% payments, this, that, a lot of expenses coming up. So we just wanted to be a little help. So keeping all this thing in mind, we've decided about this package, coming down with the pricing and all. Yeah.
It's fantastic, Doc. Fantastically, hugely generous of you. Sarika's asking, which package would you suggest, Doc? Sarika, do share what sort of issues you have. Maybe then Doc can advise you a little bit better. Yeah. And Shreya's saying excited to hear from Dr. Kirti. Okay, Sarika has actually shared a little earlier. She's asking, can I ask questions on behalf of my father, whether there is black magic? Sarika, you can gift your dad the 499 rupee package. It's 499 rupees. You can just gift your dad the package, I think, and he can ask as many questions as he would like. Bhavna's asking, sorry, I missed the reply to this question. Can you please guide? Can couples take reading in package B? No, Bhavna, I'm afraid not. Doc already answered that one. Okay. There is one more question. Do we get personal affirmations as a bonus in package B as well?
Definitely, because when you're healing yourself, it has to be replaced in your mind. So that will be given what you need to do, what you need to affirm. So every time you go through the healing, the affirmation will be given. That is mandatory.
Okay, how wonderful.
Because that will help you. That is help you to recreate the positivity that you have lost at the cellular level.
That's wonderful. That's an added bonus that we didn't know. All right. Bhavna's asking, can we take package A and then personal healing depending on our issues?
Yes.
And she's also asking, how much do we have to pay then for the healing? So my recommendation always, Bhavna, for everyone on the Mystic Lotus calls is book it now at this price, use it later. Because of course we all require healing and you don't always.
So the person will, people will have 30 days to avail the package that they have taken. And if there's any, unusual reason. So I had people, who lost their parent, and then they were not able to take the advantage of the package that they purchased. So we have given them add-on time with that. So instead of 1 month, we have given them 2 months because we understand what they are into. So unless and until there's something that is unavoidable, you have 30 days time to pick up
To
the package
avail.
anytime you're looking for. Definitely not to worry about that. It does not mean that if you're taking package now, you have to go with the package within a week and complete it off. It's not that way.
That's great. Thank you so much, Doc. So Bhavna, when we have these offers on Mystic Lotus, they are exceptional offers and they can't be kept open endlessly. So we always encourage you to, take the opportunity, book the package, book it at the price that you're getting right now, rather than, having to pay more later. I hope that helped. Sarika is asking, can I take package C for my dad? Because he has lost his vision and he stays in Hyderabad.
No, I will not suggest. Because if you feel that he has lost his vision and a lot of things going on around him, he won't be able to cope up in the group then. So first, it's better you take package A, let me talk to him. Or what you can do is, you can book a personal session for him. So this is something that you need to first understand what is going on. And if you feel that these are the only issues like health, wealth, and prosperity, or the relationship that we are offering here, then you can think about it. Otherwise, I would say that, don't go with package C, go with package A and B better.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Rasha's sharing, my husband doesn't believe in alternative healing. Can I ask questions on his behalf in package A?
Yes, you can. You can take a package for your husband and you can only ask the questions what you're wanting to know and what you can improve in his life with.
Okay.
You can.
Awesome. All right. I'm just going to quickly check if there's anything else. Otherwise, we're running short on time. So we should get into the forecast for 2022 that Doc has, especially. Madhubani saying, waiting eagerly to meet Dr. Kanodia for my readings. That's fantastic, Madhubani. All right.
Yeah.
Just a quick reminder again. All links to book your spot with Doc are on the group on Telegram as well as on Zoom chat. You can click through. Any hassles you have with, payments not going through or some payment option that you'd like, you can just drop a note to help@themysticlotus.com and the team will get back to you on it. Yeah. And of course, all offers are on for 24 hours. Get in there. This is an angelic opportunity, just see it like that. Shreya signed up for package A and B. Shreya, high five. I have to get off the call to sign up, so I'm going to go straight into the forecast. Doc, take us through what's in store for us in 2022.
Okay. So you want me to start with that?
Pritika's just sharing. I have taken packet C. Looking forward to the reading by Doc and the healing sessions. How wonderful, Pritika.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give everyone a moment to look at the packages, look at what you'd like, what works for you. If you have more questions to ask Doc in terms of what would be best for you, you can do that on the group all through today. She's around, or you can do that right now as well while she sets up things. Bhavna, fantastic. Bhavna's paid for packaging. Awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, Doc, go ahead. I'm going to mute myself.
All right. So this is going to be the general reading for 2022. And we are going to figure out how it's going to be for the group, particularly who are here online. Let me check. So all of you be open to receive. So if possible, everyone close their eyes for a moment and say we are ready to receive the guidance towards 2022. All right. So here is the reading. So people in the group, 2022 is the time where you're going to overcome a lot of suppressed emotion, whether you like it, whether you don't like it. You have to overcome, because this is the time where your soul has chosen to overcome anything that you have suppressed, whether it's one or two emotion or the multiple emotions that is coming up. And you have the time of first 3 months to understand and figure out what all you have suppressed into you. And if you're not doing that, so next 3 months, that is, the towards the halfway of the year, you will see those emotions are getting manifested around you. So you will get irritated with the people around you who are going to show what is needed to get healed in you. So suppose, for an example, you need to get rid of the anger in you. So you will see that you are angry with everything that is coming across you. So if you have to overcome irritation or you need to overcome betrayals, then you will see the same energy people are throwing around you. Because this time, when you see any person doing anything around you, make sure that not to blame them, but go inside you and understand what is the need in you to have certain person around you. So this is a sign that there are unhealed patches inside you still. They are very active, and they are, actively taking over your happiness, your contentment. So this is going to be the another 3 months, that is until the June process. But it comes the other set of 3 months in 2022. If you're not again dealing with what is coming up, then you're going to see a lot of overthinking, lot of things getting clouded around you, and it's going to turn out to be unbearable. It can affect your mind, it can affect your health as well. And ultimately, no matter how much you try to suppress it back, this time, the last 3 months of your life, that is 2022, and you have to let go, and you are going to see the beautiful you coming up again. So now it is up to you whether you want to complete the process in entire stretch of 1 year, or you want to just keep on letting it go and see yourself blossoming and becoming original and positive by the end of the month. So the choice is yours, but you doesn't have the choice that you can prolong it more longer than 1 year. So many of the people have to let go of the suppressed emotion that is coming up again and again here. It is completely up to you. And the thing that you need to let go here is to understand why you're attracting certain set of people in your life. So especially when it comes to relationship, or it comes to how you interact with the people, or how the people make you feel within. So you see someone, the someone is doing something and you get angry. So why are you getting angry is the point. The point is not that he did or she did certain thing, that's why I'm angry. Turn to yourself. See what is there inside me, that it is so easy for someone else to make me angry. So that means I'm being controlled by someone else's actions. Yeah. So this thing is majorly going to come in 2022. And this is the time of cleaning it up. And when you're doing all this thing, in 2000, by the time 2023, you will see a lot of harmony, wisdom, and integrity is there inside you already. But that is again going to take another 3 months of 2023 as well. Start as early as possible so that you can see the results as sooner as possible. So this is
Thank you so much, Doc. That was full of insights. I could like so many things resonated with me. Also because I get annoyed by people all the time around me. So every time you mentioned that, I was like, oh my God, 2022 is going to be really annoying for me. I should heal myself now.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, that was really. Do share with us how you feel about this reading for 2022. Were there things in that you connected with? Do you have more questions for Doc? Do share with us on Telegram. Doc, we have a few more minutes. Would you be open to doing another reading for like a one-on-one reading?
Definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So do come on Telegram. I'm going to request the team to share with me. Could be anything, could be a health related issue, could be something related to monies, careers, could be something related to black magic, any of those things. Do share and we'll take one more
And
person.
or else you can ask which package is good for you right now, personal healing, group healing.
Yes.
Anything you can ask. There was questions coming up. So if you have confusions, you can go with that also.
Yeah, let the angels guide you on the right package for you.
Yes.
All right. I do have Seema Shaheen. She would like to know about black magic, negative energy that may have affected her health. And I think she has, unfortunately, has cancer. Let me just quickly check. Seema, her ID seems to be Galaxy 7. Just let me check. Galaxy 7. Yes, I see. Seema, I've put in a request to unmute you. Hi, Seema.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I
Can
can
you come
hear
on
you.
video as well?
No, sorry, I can't because I am a cancer patient.
Okay. All right. Let me mute myself and you can go ahead and ask your question to Doc.
See, I have a hello.
Yes,
Yes,
Seema,
I
go
see.
ahead. Go ahead. We're listening.
Yeah. Actually, I have a cancer, fourth stage ovarian cancer. I think I see somebody told me that I have a negative energy at home, and plus black magic also affected to me. And I have a lots of issues in my family relationship, like with my family members before, as they came to know that about my cancer report. But again, they started same thing. Like I'm little confused whether it's by black magic or by negative energy. I got it this disease. I don't know.
All right.
Just want to know what is the thing.
All right, Seema. So
Thank you.
just close your eyes for a moment and say, I'm ready to know the root cause of my disease. Open your eyes. Seema, it is not the black magic or it is not about the negative energy, but it is happening, it is coming from the ancestor level. So there is a soul energy that is working in your system, in your body, and it is coming from the loss of some family member. And that family member is now, because the family member is not able to, leave the world with peace, and it's not able to rest properly even after the death. So that energies are working inside you. So there is also a possibility that someone in the family already had cancer before. It could be either this generation or some other generation, like 2-3 generation above, or else there is a possibility that you're holding on to that energy, particularly any energy that is there in your system, whether it is coming from the ancestor or any other soul, is called as negative energy. So definitely there is negativity in the house, plus this negativity is coming with the bonus of the black magic in your system. So definitely it is there.
Then how can I cure for this?
You can definitely cure this through the healing sessions. It's
Okay.
easy to cure.
Actually, my mother had breast cancer. She passed she passed more than 10 years, I think so. 10 years over.
Yes.
The doctor also
Yes.
told it's genetic. It's a genetic. He said after the reports, I came to know that it's genetic.
Yes.
Last week only I came to know about that. It's a genetic.
Yeah. So one more thing I would like to clear here in the group to everyone. It is not about genetics. So things are not genetic, but the thing is like, that energy is getting passed down to the next generation. So it's the energy that we hold, because when you see someone suffering, you feel that this is the reality of life. So we think that because so and so person had, it's mandatory that even I have. So again, it goes to the belief system and holding on to that energy. So definitely, yes, as we have seen that someone you have lost either in the same generation or someone above 2, 3 generations. So because you lost your mother, and it is not only connected to your mother, but there's also something else that can go above this. So all together is working inside you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So I was very close to my mother. I looked after everything for her. Like she was bedridden for 5 years. So I used to look
Yes,
after her. I was very near to my mother.
yes.
So
And you're
maybe
saying
it's
10
that
years back.
affected. Yeah, 10 years back.
Yeah. And 10 years back, she was onto the bed. So 15 years back. So, like, understand it since long you're holding and you created the same thing. And, unknowingly, we have this feeling in us, please heal her. I'm ready to face anything. Heal her. So the person is not going to get healed, but definitely we create the same energy inside. So we invite that energies into us. So that has happened with you, but definitely you can overcome that through healings.
Through which healings, like with the angelic healings or tarot card healings? Sorry, I.
No, you have to go for angel healings. That is personal session.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So,
Personal
Doc, you're
session.
suggesting a package B to start with.
Which package
Yes.
should I go for?
Package B.
B. Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you, Seema.
Thank you.
I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, Doc, we have some more questions. I'm just going through the latest lot. Okay. There are quite a few. Monica's asking, I've been suffering from black magic for more than a decade. Have got it removed, so just want to know, am I still under its influence or not, as my life has not progressed at all? So which package should I go for? Package A, I think she's already taken up, but she wants to know whether she should take package B or C in addition.
Okay, Monica, right?
Yeah.
Monica, black magic is still there in you, and this is coming from your father side of the family. That means I'm not saying that someone from the father of the side family is doing black magic on you. I mean to say you are receiving those energies from that lineage, father side of the lineage. So which package will suit for you is the best for you to overcome the issues that you're facing is either B or C. Go for B. The C package is not going to help you at all. So if you're not wanting to go for package B, don't go for any package. But if you want to go for package B, because package B is going to definitely help you to overcome what exactly is there in your roots.
My God.
And there is a major card that has come up here.
What card is that, Doc?
It's judgment.
Okay.
The angel are there to help her in a personal way. So it's like connecting in a personal way. So there's certain learning that you need to know what is happening.
Okay. How wonderful. How that's really, really insightful. My goodness. And you were so quick. I couldn't believe it. In like a moment, I just like read out the question and you were out with the answers already. So Monica, I hope that helped. Doc is suggesting package B instead of package C. And she's in fact very clearly the guidance is that package C is not going to work for you. That's fantastic. Archana's asking about, I think some of these are also in terms of, Doc, what would you suggest would work in these scenarios? So Archana's asking, I'm going through terrible emotional trauma and problems after the recent demise of my husband. Well, she said, can you have my reading done? But Doc, what would you suggest? Because I'm sure there's going to be grief, etc., as well involved here.
Yes, sir.
What would you suggest would be the best option for her?
Because there is nothing to do with the grief and the demise that she's gone through in package C. So what she can do, if she need a guidance only, then she can go with package A. But I feel that she need to come out of this, what she's going through, the trauma. So package B is definitely going to help her, where she personally can tap into the energy of the grief and the loss and the emotions that she's suppressing, the denials she's going through, because it is not easy to accept that first. So that definitely package B.
Okay.
With this case.
Archana, I hope that helped you. Bhavna's asking, can you please guide? Should I take any package for my husband too? He's facing many issues in life.
Okay. So like, does she need to choose from B or C, or like?
Yeah, I would presume that she needs guidance
So
on
I need
which
to know,
package.
yeah, so I need to know the name.
Bhavna, would you share your husband's name? Anuj Sharma.
All right. So what is best for Anuj Sharma? Anything is good for him. Package B and C, both are good for him. So now he need to decide what he's looking. If he's looking for personalized topic, then he can go for package B. But he's saying that the topic that we have already put across for package C, he can go with both. The cards are good for him. He can choose anything out of that.
Okay.
Okay. But I feel that, somewhere he need a long-term help. So that means like he might be needing multiple sessions towards it. So in that case, he can start with package B and then think about package C, or else what he can do is, he can just follow the intuition that is coming up, because both the cards are very positive. Yeah.
Right. All right. I hope that helped. Bhavna. Bhavna says, thank you so much. Gratitude. Doc, Sarika's asking for me, which package should I take? Please suggest.
All right. Sarika, are you looking for relationship healing?
Sarika, let us know on the chat. Let me see if I can unmute Sarika. Financial. She says, well, financial as well as, I think, relationships, she means.
Yeah, because if she's looking for the emotional healings only, then package C is good for her. But if she's looking for finances and relationships, then package B is good for her.
Okay. Okay.
And if she has both the things, then she can go for both the packages. So she has to choose the topic here. And if she want to go for a relationship and finances, then package C is not going to work for her. Even though there is a wealth thing that a topic is there, but it is not going to help her.
Okay.
But emotional healing towards all the three topics can help her.
All right. Okay. Sarika.
And one more thing that I see here in the card with her is like, she is more towards connecting on one-to-one. So maybe that could also be the reason, because the connect here is showing that one-on-one connect that her soul is looking for.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Doc. Sarika, I hope that helped. Doc, we have one more question from Charu. She's asking, ma'am, please suggest a package for me. Her issues are regarding health and relationships.
Okay. Sure. Go for package C. Don't go for package B right now, because somewhere this package B is, the subconscious mind is not very ready with one-on-one session. So go with package C, where you're doing the group healing and you will understand that everyone is sailing in the same boat. That will make your subconscious mind more comfortable. And then with the further things, you can choose whether you want to go with the personal or another set of group healing. But right now, package C is going to be beneficial for you. Package B can close down your subconscious mind further.
Okay, that's really interesting. Gosh, Doc, that is so precise. All right, I hope that helped you, Charu. All right, all the details, Charu says, thank you so much. All the details for the packages are on the group. So, of course, go ahead and book. The call replay will also be on, will be uploaded soon. And you can anyway go to YouTube and watch it, because we've been streaming live. So you can watch your part again. And if you want to see, if you want to hear Doc's guidance once more for you, you can hear that part as well. We're going to be here all through the day, so Doc can answer some of your questions regarding your concerns, etc., later as well. All right, we're going to close here for now. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much for all the time and guidance. And oh my God, can I please say once again, you're absolutely awesome in your readings. You're so awesome in the guidance, in how you phrase the guidance. It's so sharp, so dazzling. Thank you so much, Doc. Would you like to leave everyone with some words?
Yes, I'll just pick one card, see what Angel has to say. So the card that has come up here, like in general guidance from the angel, is focus.
Okay.
Focus, focus, focus. And the card is saying that, you can only be a leader when you walk your talk. So the vision that you're holding, create the communication according to the vision only. So if I say that I want to do a reading for you and I'm not ready, I talk everything but not about the healing, the communication is unproductive here, right? So keep your communication according to the goals and according to the vision you have created in your life, no matter what it is. You are important, your vision is important in any aspect of the life. It does not have to do only with the career, also with your own happiness here. And just whenever it is needed, feel free to go with the advice. That is very important. Be open to receive advices, because advices is coming to you from all the aspects, from all the sources. Just be open to it, and you're going to grab as much as possible. So the main thing here is focus. And talking the communication that will create the productivity towards your goals and visions that you create.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much for that. That was really, really wonderful. Everyone, we're going to meet all of you again in a few days. Till then, stay well and stay happy. Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye. Thank you, Doc.
All of you have a great day. You're welcome. All of you have a great day.
Thanks.